You know, the race to net zero, in my view, is a race downwards. The simple reason is we just don't have the infrastructure to cope with the pace and the speed at which they want this to happen. Electric cars are one thing that I keep bleating on about. I brought you the video yesterday of the taxi driver up Sheffield Way who seriously cheesed off because running an electric vehicle is far more expensive than a diesel one ever was, and it's leaving him no money at all in his pocket after he takes out his basic expenses. So in my mind, are electric vehicles the way? Because when we get to 2030, when all these wonderful things are going to happen, we're going to end up with big trouble if we're solely reliant on electric vehicles. Now, is the answer staring us in the face? That's the thing. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing alright. I'm not too bad. Let me know how you are in the comments. Everything's alright in your world and that you're going to have a good day ahead. Let me know what you're up to. Probably a culture shock for some because you've probably got to go back to work. Well, this whole electric car thing is really getting on my nerves now. It doesn't work. There's so much coming out. I mean, I was sent an article the other day, another example, where electric cars are losing 15 grand off of their price, you know, in the second-hand market, which is a far greater value than their diesel and petrol counterparts over a similar amount of time. And I think that that's down to the batteries, the replacement costs of the batteries. Things are getting written off when they shouldn't be because of the batteries. It's nuts. There's got to be a long-term sustainable solution to this whole thing. If you're going to get serious about let's be environmentally friendly, let's forget the China and India arguments for the minute. You need a solution. Now, in my mind, it's hydrogen. In a lot of people's minds, it's hydrogen, fuel cell technology. It's abundantly available in the atmosphere. If you blow a load of it out into the atmosphere, it's not going to do any harm, is it? Because it's there already. So why isn't this being investigated fully and seriously? Well, actually, it is. Audi have released a document on it where I put the link in the description below. And they go on about fuel cell technology and atreon, they call it, which I think is basically going to be a range of vehicles. They run on fuel cell technology, hydrogen fuel cell technology, and also a hybrid battery attached to it as well. But the primary source of propulsion is the fuel cell technology, and they claim that they can do 500 kilometers on one tank, tank of hydrogen, which if you convert that to mileage is nearly 311 miles. Fancy that. Now, the problem is with hydrogen, it's quite volatile to transport from A to B, so to bring it from manufacturing centres to, effectively petrol stations or hydrogen stations where it can be dispersed to vehicles. It's quite risky because, of its volatility, but they are carrying out tests and trials with things to make sure that that situation is improved. And let's face it, the infrastructure's there already, all the pipe work and all the rest of it. You've got this LPG gas, is it, that took off a few years ago, but I don't think hardly anyone's using that now, are they? So can that be repurposed maybe? It's all there right in front of us. So why are we racing towards electric vehicles? I do not know. Have a look at the trial paper as well that I put a link for in the description. Have a good read yourself, make your own minds up. Leave me a comment and maybe we'll have a read through. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you shortly with one more. Toodaloo.